this outside. And I don't grab elbow. A lot of guys do. I get armpits, okay? And trust me, it don't feel good for Connor. Okay, I get up in that armpit, and I'm sucking everything into my head. Okay? My elbow comes down into my head. And my head, again, is on the opposite side. Okay, always looking into it. Now, our head gets caught in here on the same side. All right, so everything's a little bit too tight for me to move off of because I'm shooting this elbow control. All we do is just roll it underneath and look into it. All right, right here. And I'm always going to start with fish hook on this bicep. Always. No matter what, I'm starting. I'm finding that. I'm trying to find that right here. Right there. All right. This is how I want to be my elbow control. And again, it's not out here loose. I'm sucking it to my hip here. All right, make me turn the shoulders. Okay. Now for me to hit this double leg, I have to have a cheat step. All right, I can't hit it from here. All right, and this one definitely no penetration. It's not really a penetration step. All right, it's more pull than anything. Elbow. It's called an elbow pull double leg. Okay. So when I'm going here, I have to have my cheat step. Okay, my cheat step's got to come up. Now when my cheat step comes up, my right leg's coming outside. Okay, right outside his foot. All right, that's the only step I'm going to hit. Those two. Those are the only two. Cheat step, right leg out. Okay, and as I'm doing that, I'm just poking my head in the hole. Okay, right to here. All right, now the rest of this is going to be a pull. I should be able to put Connor's hands on the back on the mat behind me. Okay, so when I'm a right leg lead, cheat step, outside step. Head tops in the hole. Here. Now, all I'm going to do is my knee pad is going to hit the mat for a second. I got to come up. And my inside control hand shooting out to the double leg. Not where it's at right now, probably where it's going to be. Okay, so when I pull, okay, I just sort of tuck my head in the hole. Okay, and I'm pulling him straight over the top of me. Okay? When I come here, and then it's coming up into him. All right. I'll do this slow. So, again, elbow, looking into him. Okay, right here. Start with our inside. Cheat step. I got to have my cheat step. All right, I just sort of lower my head. Cheat step up. Lead leg here. I just lower it in the hole. That's the only step I'm taking here. My hand's dropping off. And I'm going to my outside hip here. Okay, my left ear is going to be on his left hip. Okay. Here. Just regular finish. Step across. Hop. You know, when I was first learning, it was all to a duck under. All to a duck under. Holding that inside control down. All right, so this one, we got to come off that inside control, okay, to our double leg. All right, a lot of times you might have to do this. Okay, so depending on who you're wrestling is how I've come to figure it out. You know, a lot of guys know my duck's coming, I'm just going to drop it to a double. All right, so here, cheat step. Cheat step. Here, and I'm pulling it. Hit the knee, popping across. Just one knee always hits, never two. And never have two knees hitting them at the same time. So we get stuck. If I get two knees on Connor here, knees sort of just stir out, go that way. You know, I can't keep up with him. All right. If I have my one knee up, in a lot better position. Okay, here, he's faster. Here I come up through him. And I can always come up into him, across the body. So I'm always trying to stay on one knee up. So again, we go elbow. I'm just rolling to the outside. My head. He's going to touch me first. I promise every match I wrestle. Come in here. Sort of put your head into him. I don't need to touch him. You know, that's a mistake a lot of us. You want to go get a hold of him. All right? Just take your head to him. We always say, take your head to him. Sort of push on him there. Give him something that he's going to grab a hold of. He doesn't like that. It makes him uncomfortable. You got to be comfortable being uncomfortable, right? What we're always told, be comfortable being uncomfortable. Okay? So, isn't it? You always supposed to reach for me already. I haven't done anything. All right? Run your head to him, and now I got my elbow. I'm on the outside. That's the tie I want. Okay, so I'm taking my tie. Okay, just run my head into him. Running it up in there. And now I got my tie. Here. All right, we can drive into him a little bit, get him to feel it. Press back. Cheat step. My hand drops. As I'm stepping out, my hand drops. Here, and everything's pulling. Okay, everything's pulling his hands to the mat. And up into him. Okay? Now, we have, some of the older kids, they want to sort of turn here, And the main thing we do, we got to stay square. If anything, we're turning the opposite. We're not trying to. They always want to turn. I can't do it. They always want to turn their head away from it, sort of pass it by. Okay, so I said don't hit two knees, but sort of an easy way. We can be on one knee. Easy way of teaching little kids to get a pull down was just starting on their knees. Now we have no motion. You can't have any motion to pull. You can't figure it out how to get them. You can't touch your ground. So you got to learn to pull from here. Okay, I have no other motion or anything. I just stay here. Okay, my whole goal, get Connor's hands on the back of the mat. All right. Staying straight. My head's on the opposite side. I'm just ducking my head. Okay, ducking my head. And I'm just pulling him. My left hand's pulling down, and I'm passing him right past my ears. Okay, and I don't have any motion. When I'm up here, I got to step into it. I got some motion. I can bring my hips through a lot better. Okay, right here we have nothing. So now we really have to learn the technique. Because it's a technique pull. It's not, man, I'm real strong. It's just technique. It's technique. Here, head in the hole, and I'm pulling into the mat.